Title: The House That Bled Every October. The old Hollis farmhouse opened its doors for the town as haunted attraction. The House That Bled. Locals said it was the scariest in the state, too real, too detailed. The screams coming from inside were so convincing that people swore some weren't acting at all. Anthony, Jeremy, and Brandon went every Halloween, trying to prove they couldn't be scared. This year was no different until it was. The air inside was thick with rot and fake fog. Props dangled from hooks, bodies split open, limbs tied to rafters, faces stretched and nailed to walls. The actors didn't blink, didn't move, just stood frozen in their horrific poses. "Damn," Jeremy whispered, "these look real this year." They laughed nervously until they reached the hallway of the butcher's room. A figure hung from the ceiling by chains, blood dripping onto the floor below. As they passed underneath, the chain snapped, and the prop fell. It crashed onto Brandon's shoulder, knocking him down. When they tried to lift it off, it didn't move easily. It was heavy. Too heavy. Anthony knelt, his flashlight trembling as he shined it across the face. Pale skin, real hair, the stink of death. It wasn't a prop. For a long second, none of them breathed. Then Jeremy whispered, "We gotta go. Now." They ran out the back into the cornfield, vowing never to tell anyone what they'd seen. Not the police, not their parents. No one. They didn't want to be suspects or worse, victims. The next morning, the haunted house was gone. The building was locked, the owners vanished, and the town acted like it had never been there. A year passed. Halloween came again. The banners went up. The House That Bled, one night only. When people walked through that October night, they gasped at the new additions. 3 new bodies, perfectly preserved, hanging from the rafters. No one questioned the smell. No one noticed their familiar sneakers. And no one heard over the laughter and screams. The faint whisper coming from the walls, "Don't tell a soul."